2 o'clock every day is Baldur's Gate 3. 5 PM is a roguelike, and 8 PM is a puzzle game. And that's my current schedule. I had a Chaos Space Marines army when I was about 9, but I do not mess around with the models anymore. Transform a card. Let's get something really good going. 3, 2, 1. That one. Barrage is not it, but we will try. But I really like 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters because it plays just like legacy board games. Like if you've ever played Pandemic Legacy, 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters is like Pandemic Legacy if Pandemic Legacy was a board game about keeping a sickness away from space rather than from Earth. Ooh, Claw at 11 cards. We'll do it. We're about to go to shops, so I'm going to take this extra cash. Then start each combat with 3 additional orb slots. Man, you're really making it hard to commit to one thing, aren't you? Is Gunfire Reborn the one where you're going up a tower? Or am I thinking of something else? When you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. I just took Claw, man. Claw and Barrage. Also, Hyper Beam is just my favorite thing. I'm going to go Hyper Beam because we've not teched into actually playing orbs yet. So we're just not gonna. Can't afford any of this. Left or right? That's double elite if I go that way. This is double elite if I go this way. So give me the fireplace. Upgrade Hyper Beam. Dungeons and Deck Builders. I don't know what that is. Sounds like my alley. Right, so our orbs are now completely useless to us. Although, that is 10 damage. I need to get rid of Barrage now, I think. Claw. Defend. Hyper Beam. Just let Hyper Beam come round once more. And everything will be fine. Well, that's not it. First time you take damage, draw 3 extra cards. There's another Claw. I'm here for it. I'll take a rest. A meal ticket is a really nice thing to have. Do I care when I fight my elite here? I'll fight it later. Claw, dual cast, perfect time for it. 1 Hyper Beam and we're done. Discount Balatro with Blackjack. Oh, is that Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, but they've changed the name? I can understand why they would change the name, but I have done 2 videos on that because it's great. Can I kill you on the left? 612. I can. I'm going to take 12, but that's fine. Hyper Beam is God. Heal, max HP, or things. I'm going to heal. So that then at this last fireplace, with any luck, I can smith something. Sunder for 24. I can do that. Why do that for 24 when this is going to do 34 anyway? Don't know. hit the one that's hitting me. Any way to double trigger Hyper Beam or go around the downtime? If we can get the Necronomicon, we would trigger Hyper Beam twice. Gain 13 block retain. I'm going to hold that. And just take the damage. I think we can smith here because the blobs are going to be very susceptible to the Hyper Beam once they've split. $34, $32. I guess we just do 34 because it's a bigger number. It's a shame that we got our two high damage cards in the same hand. I will block. I will dual cast for 10. I could have zapped, but it wouldn't have made too much difference. Claw, he's now less than 75. This does not do what I thought it did. This is gain 13 block, retain your hand this turn, not gain 13 block, retain this card until you need the block. Fair enough. Sunder makes you much smaller, and then one Hyper Beam for the win. Not the win. I thought it was a bigger number than that. But we are absolutely fine. Useless to me. Deal 10 damage, put all cost zero cards from your discard pile into your hand. It's a weird way of saying it, but that is what I want. I'm going to Astrolabe, and we're going to get rid of Zap, Dual Cast, and Barrage. Aggregate, energy for every 3 cards in your draw pile, Rebound Plus, and Core Surge is pretty good going. In a deck that doesn't want to do orb stuff, those are all reasonable cards to have. We have a good amount of cash. We must fight an elite on our way up. That path looks great. It's 2 shops. Hyper Beam, please. Well, All for One will also mean that only one of these gets to actually attack us this turn, and then Hyper Beam will be more effective when we do draw it. I can't hit you twice. Gain energy for every 3 cards in your discard pile. Ah, I used one to get 1 back. I thought I was going to get 2 back. It's fine. Just defend. We will do enough damage to you next turn. It'll be absolutely fine. Super. I don't think I need another really big attack. Gain energy for every 3 cards in your draw pile, not your discard pile. That's important. Well, I don't need the energy for anything, so just pass. Do you have any nostalgic games from your childhood you wish would get a remake? Mine was the first 3 Spyro games. Was so hyped when they announced those remakes. I was incredibly happy when Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie came out after Microsoft bought Rare. They released them on Xbox Live Arcade, and I played the hell out of those. It's harder for me to play them now just because I don't have an Xbox 360 up and running all the time. But just getting to play Banjo-Kazooie through as an adult was very happy for me. Give me more energy. Then Claw. Are we going to do 48 damage with these 2 cards? We are. So I don't need to overthink it. Would it be possible to move your camera position higher? Difficult to see the third position enemies. I can probably do that. Where it was just because that was where it was good for Baldur's Gate 3, and I forgot to check where it was sitting for this. So hopefully that's better. We've not gone over any of the deck size or anything, so hopefully that's better. Your cards that use X are increased by 2. We don't have any of those. Oh god, the banjo game. Still mad about that ice key. Stop and swap was just a mystery of the universe. I could have used thorns against the birds, and I didn't. It's fine. Let's get rid of a basic strike. Could have bought Apotheosis, but too late now. I'm going to get rid of Cultist Ritual and take Distilled Chaos. I think with our deck composition we can make really big attacks happen when we need them. Offer something to the spirits. Well, we've got no curses to get a turd with. I also played Ukulele after they kind of resurged the rare team to make it, and it was not as good as I wanted it to be, which was sad. I think just get rid of another basic strike. And then here we get healing from Meal Ticket, which is lovely. Can't afford the fruit juice, that's fine. We could hologram. I think I will. That will let us either get a claw back or something else. And if we make this not exhaust, we can get those back even faster. Oh, it's Mr. Stabby Stab. Alright, I'm going to drink the thorns now. Now is as good a time for it as any. Rebound. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam goes back on top of the deck for next turn. Claw. Claw. 7 times 3 damage. 3 energy. Let's just do defend, defend, core surge. Then aggregator was probably totally. Why have I done this? It's just the most inefficient turn. All right, that hurt a lot. Sunder for 32. We're gonna get killed here unless we do something to mitigate that. 11 and 32 is exactly 43. So math saves the day. I could go for the eyes to work with all for one, but I'm going to try and keep the deck a little skinnier. Then I am going to rest here. I wish I could Smith upgrade my life so I didn't get exhausted. Mate, that hits too close to home. We just have, between Meal Ticket, Eternal Flower, and Meat on the Bone, we are just going to never die. Right, what are we smithing out of this lot? 4 extra damage. Make these grow faster. 16 block. There's nothing too specifically good here, I think. What do you guys think? What should I upgrade while I rehydrate? What is my phone trying to tell me about YouTube? That's not me. That's not me. That's fine. Go away. Upgrade a claw? You've got it, Vincent. Ah, these two. Well, we have extra energy from Happy Flower. Put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. And I'm just going to defend because we're going to draw Hyper Beam next. We can aggregate for nothing. But Hyper Beam, 8 damage. We've got it. I don't think we need copies of anything that we already have. Birds. These are not the cards I want for this, but we can go Claw. All for 1. Claw. Strike. Hyper Beam, please. Close. Claw. Rebound. Sunder. Get the defenses going. Then Hyper Beam for 34 kills the one on the right. I can Aggregator for an extra energy. 34 and 15 is not enough. We will do 3 damage though. So this is 34 plus 15 is 49 plus 3 is exactly as much as we... Ah, Hyper Beam meant this isn't worth anything to me. Do I have a claw in my graveyard? I do not. I have 1 energy. I guess I'm just defending and attacking it next turn. Who would think that... Who could have thought that I would meticulously plan something and then the mechanic of the game would screw me over? Definitely not me. I'm going to fight here, mostly because we have Hyper Beam, and Hyper Beam will wreck these guys. 34, 12... Yeah, Hyper Beam does wonders. Snecko. Claw. Hologram. Rebound. Claw. Strike. That's a really expensive claw. 18 damage. I can take 18. Didn't focus on the Hyper Beam, hence not noticing about the loss of focus is poetry in motion. Shh. These bad things don't happen to me. I'm a perfect gamer. Hyper Beam for 1 is great. Sunder for 0 is better. Duplication Potion is probably better than this. Don't need any of that. Am I resting? We just healed. Though none of these are like super valuable to me in upgrades. We could do the other claw. It's a shame they don't increase by 3 when you have a claw plus. I'm going to take the heal out of pure paranoia. Especially because Bronze Automaton is a dick. Give me energy. Rebound. Claw goes back on top of the deck. Then Hyper Beam. Double Hyper Beam. Totally worth it. Claw. Hologram. Claw again. No ice cream to warrant not playing other cards. Claw is law. Claw is the one, right? So we can claw. Then we can all for 1. And we can claw. And we can claw. And we can core surge. And we can strike. And I don't need to do any of this. It's the claw. You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. What was I doing? Video games? Something? Getting hit for 24 is fine. We have no zero cost cards in our deck. I'm going to rebound and sunder and just take the hit. Then claw. Fusion, sunder. Even more energy for next time. 58. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, 45, 50, 55, 60. We can survive with 2. That doesn't put a dent in them. If we play the top 3 cards of our draw pile, I don't know if it will do a shuffle and then make more cards or only play this claw. Yeah, it should shuffle. Okay, we'll do this. Great work. Brian Simpson, you get the MVP there for knowing about the shuffles. Vincent, you are right back with the assist. Do I have a core surge? I do. I don't think I need another one. We're not doing beams. We're not doing focus. Skip all of that. Start of each combat channel 1 plasma is excellent. And it's the power bird. We don't actually have any powers. This is the one deck that this guy can play that really solves for that problem, which is good. Right, where are the elites? We could go up the right-hand side just completely safely. We heal when we go to shops. We heal when we go into rest sites. So this right-hand side has 4 rest sites. I don't think we need to look for any particular things to make anything work any better than it already is. Give me the fusion. Hello, Lucas. I'm gonna stick my neck out with Lucas and not try and butcher the pronunciation of your name. We have so much energy. Jeez. I'm glad you are amused. Your laughter fills me with delight that I didn't overly offend somebody. Don't try. Very well. Is it a Polish name? Only because I can speak to my experience having traveled to Poland and having a lovely time. I can hyperbeam first. Then I can sunder something to get all the energy back. Then we can rebound, claw again, strike. That's gone lovely. I don't want any of that. Right. I dislike this thorny boy. I'm just going to tank the hit though, because dead. Yeah, I went to Wrocław. I think that's how it was pronounced. Wrocław, Poland. They had a massive zoo that was really cool. I managed to get lost in that zoo for like 5 hours. Do I want any of this? Deal 7 damage, draw 4 cards, discard all cards drawn that don't cost 0. I'm on big attacks, not small attacks. Heal to full, lose 9 max HP, gain 333 gold and lose the golden idol. Well, that's a simple choice. Sunder for 32. Claw cries in sadness. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry. Hologram. Claw. Sunder for 32 or a defend. I think I just do this. We take a small functional bit of damage. Scrape does have a chance to get the claws faster. I think just I'm mostly focused on the two really big hitters right now, neither of which I've currently drawn, of course. But we have the defenses to work with this. Do we just Hyper Beam? This is 1 energy for 2. Then do we Hyper Beam? And this is 11. This gets a claw back. Well, it gets a Hyper Beam back, because Hyper Beam is bigger than claw. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know why I took that. Take 112 gold from me. I get the Royal Pillar. I have every healing item in the history of this video game. There you go. There's an upgraded claw. And I'm just going up the right-hand side. Is these 3 again? Why would they do that to me? Claw is scaling damage if you had more or draw more into them. Yeah. The problem with me is I lack foresight. I'm just like, oh, big shiny number. Rather than lots of small, progressive small numbers. Hologram. Big shiny number. I should have self-repaired first, but I saw the big shiny number and I just went with it. I'm a bad gamer. Oh, this guy has a lot of health. Master has given Dobby an upgraded claw. 30 damage is a lot. Do I have a good block card? I do not. Well, I now have all the energy in the history of the world. I probably should just take whatever defense I can get against this turn and hope to survive one additional turn. Okay, Equilibrium will help. Rebound. Claw. Who needs focus with loads of energy instead? Exactly, I don't need focus. What order of operations do I take here? 10 damage. That's 9 of it. That hits him really hard. That means I won't see it again and is worth at least 1 healing against the 1 damage I'm taking. Aggregate, claw, fusion, hologram, claw, a bunch of defense I can't utilize. I need draw, man. I need draw. Bid mass. I learned bod mass at school. 8 times 3 is 24. We do have equilibrium in hand, which is great. I'm gonna rebound that equilibrium. Because I think it might keep us alive if we don't draw good stuff here. Sunder. Well, we can channel plasma to rebate that and then kill them. Better than PEMDAS. Or PEMDAT mass. What? Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Although, this is free. I have no use for more energy right now. Orichalcum is welcome. Where are we actually going here? I will heal at the shop. I will heal at this fireplace. I have 2 more fights to have. What would I smith? Who are we fighting? The power bird. I'm going to make this bigger. Then this is just the worst hand ever. I have not needed this thorn potion this whole time through. I can hyper beam once. I can then pull it back. We have 5 energy, so we can hyper beam Sunder, get the energy back. 16 damage. 15 damage. 12 damage. No. Maybe, but again, I don't need more energy. The block is not bad. And the energy kind of pays for itself the following turn. Fine, you convinced me. 30. Well, this is not going to be fun. 4 energy, we need to do 30 damage. So I'm going to get this out of my hand so I never see it again. I'm going to hit him for 34. I'm going to gift myself more energy next turn. I have 5 energy. I just play everything that I have. Thorns is not going to help me here because he'll hit me before he takes the damage from the thorns to get any benefit from it. I think I'm screwed. Maybe not. Maybe we can save this. 60 damage. We have 6 energy. It's going to have to be claw scaling, I think. This is 32. That's half of it. But then we've got 2 more turns after this. Claw. Claw. Hologram. Do I just get back claw? Or do I get back equilibrium? All for 1. Good shout. Good shout, Brian. All for 1. Claw. Claw. Could have rebounded one of those, but it's too late now. I'm just going to Sunder at this point. And then wait for those big claws to come back round. 70 damage. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. 34. 12. We survive that turn. I need all the claws. I need 100 claws. Eight. We live. We live. No, no, no. No goodbyes. No goodbyes. Only claw. Claw is gospel. We will heal. Oh, we have so much money. We will heal for 15 if we go to the shop. And then I can buy so much stuff. But if I go to the fireplace, I can take a proper rest. It's just like, what enemy is this going to be? Is it going to be the snake plant? Because I hate that guy. Is it going to be the guy that... who's the one that goes intangible every other turn? That guy? Shop? We're going to the shop. Alright, we're going to the shop. 15 health. Waffle! Oh. Your accent is funny. Where are you from? What's your primary language? Hello, Lucifer Otto. So, I'm English. I only speak English as a fluent language. I know like a few words of a few other languages, but English is it for me. Basically, my accent is a fusion of, so the following accent is the accent that people around my part of the country are associated with. All right, my lover, I was down the shops earlier and I got some milk and then I wanted to go on myself a cheese toastie, but like I didn't really know what I wanted on it, so I actually just went to fish and chip shop and then I saw the tractor go by and he was getting his bales of hay in, so you know, it was quite a lovely day really. That's Bristolian. Southwest farmer talk, bit like pirates. And then I grew up on American television, as in watching American television, so I just got a lot of Americanisms from that. What am I even doing in this shop? And otherwise, yeah, that's basically where the accent came from. I never really spoke proper Bristolian even when I was growing up. Yorkshire? I can't fathom to do other accents from other parts of the country. I will only butcher everything at this point. I'm going to take reinforced body, because the number of times we end up with 400 energy by mistake is phenomenal. Otherwise, I think I'm sold on this shop. The max heal was lush. Bottle of water? My nan, bless her, when we were growing up as children, it's these guys for like the third time. When we were growing up as children, she'd be like, there's a tea in water, there's a tea in that. And now, for the most part, I actually do say water, because it was just drilled into me that I'm supposed to say water. Give me the defense and the hyper beam and a claw. There's also water in tea. There is also water in tea. Right. Core Surge, Sunder, Rebound, Claw. Easy game. Skip all of that. One last Fireplace, full health here at the end. One more upgraded Claw. Alright guys, we made it to a boss. So, what are we doing here to start? It's a great question. I just remembered this. So we do Claw Surge first. Core Surge, not Claw Surge. We do Core Surge first. Gives us an artifact. Then we can do Flex Potion or Speed Potion. And the loss of Dexterity or Strength afterwards won't be felt because the artifact will take the debuff away from us. So do I want 5 Strength for the fight or do I want 5 Dexterity for the fight? Is the question. Yeah, because we've got kind of scaling in attacks, don't we? The only scaling in defense we have is reinforced body. So take the 5 permanent extra dexterity. And so now all of our defends are giant. Equilibrium and claw. Hold these for next turn because we're retaining our hand. Then aggregate, claw, claw, all for 1. Now we are going to draw hyper beam in a second, which will deal with the left 2. So I'm going to scale those over there, take a bajillion in defense. Then Hyper Beam is going to deal with the two little ones on the left. Then Charge Battery, Defend. Sorts most of our defensive concerns out right now. Centennial Puzzle finally went off. How about that for Claw? Right. 5 energy. Rebound. Claw. Fusion. Reinforced body. Claw. Claw. Hyper Beam. Defense. I think we're going to be just dandy. Rebound. Claw. I don't need to aggregate this much defense, but I can, so I will. Claw. Sunder. Hyper Beam. Phase 1 done. And then here. Claw. Claw. Equilibrium. All for one. Claw. Claw. I've said it so much now, it doesn't sound like a real world. It's getting claustrophobic. Well, like 2-3 more claws and everything will be great. We managed to not draw claw. Do we have one over here? We do. So much defense. Smashed it, mate. Goodbye, heart. I have dealt a total of 136,000 damage to the heart among 14 billion. Love stats like that. Alright, I'm gonna hit